Hello. Sorry, whoa. Don't know where my overlay went for a second. Sorry, I left you on starting soon for so long. I had to run and do something. But it's all good now. Hello, Clockwork. Hello, Ali. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is the one meant to be an I? Is it Tyna15? Thank you for the first time chat. I'm glad thank you for using some of the follower emotes that I made. But hello. I'm excited. I'm so happy to be streaming Stanley again. So, I streamed Stanley Parable for my first ever stream. Should we give a Prince's history of the Stanley Parable? So, when the original Stanley Parable came out, which is what? Is a Genshin character his real name? Oh, I see. Tainari? Is that how it's pronounced? I'll try my best to remember. Thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know much about Genshin. I played the demo for Stanley Parable when the demo first came out. Like, by the demo I mean like the actual demo for the first game. I can pronounce things. Thank you. Because the demo for the original Stanley Parable was actually like a completely separate game. It wasn't just like the first level or something of the final game. And I also played the Half-Life 2 mod before the full game came out. Full game came out, loved it. 10 years pass and they announced that they're gonna make a sequel, and I'm like, oh, well, not so much a sequel, like an extended edition. And I was off my mind. I mean, I'm on Crow's newsletter, which I'm not on many newsletters, but I'm on Crow's because it's hilarious. Their newsletters, and the game kept getting delayed, like, by like 2 years. I think the Ultra Deluxe version was delayed, but I knew when I had my first ever stream back in May of last year that I had to play Stanley, because it's my favorite game, and I hadn't had the chance to play the Ultra Deluxe version yet, and sadly, for a few reasons of like probably me not having the best OBS settings, and also there was another person in the house who streams, and they promised me that time, for me to have my debut stream, and then they went live while I was streaming, like 5 minutes into me streaming, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I don't know if it's a combination of my Wi-Fi not doing great, me having my OBS settings too high. It was choppy, but like not just choppy, the stream actually would crash and buffer, and the lag, like the amount of time between me and chat by the end of the stream was ridiculous. So we took Stanley Parable away. I didn't touch it again. But I also didn't touch it again. Hi, honey. I didn't touch it again off stream either, which is really sad. But I think I didn't touch it off stream because I wanted to somehow be able to stream it. We did a little test last week, and we're gonna try. I did a couple of the really quick endings, just to see. And so if you guys will bear with, the audio will be fine. What we've learned is the audio will be fine. The video, if I'm like running or moving the camera around really fast, might drop some frames or might be a little bit choppy, but the stream won't crash or lag itself. It's simply the game capture will be a little bit choppy, but it shouldn't affect stream. Oh my god, at least okay. So when I played it back in May, we did most of the basic endings. So Stanley has a lot of endings. We did the most we did quite a few, and then last week I did 2 of the really quick endings just to test things out. We still have 2 of my favorite endings of the original game to do. I haven't gotten to the new content yet, so the way that the Ultra Deluxe is set up is it makes it really clear where the new extra content is, because there's literally a door that appears once you've done 5 of the original endings that says new content on it. I haven't been through that door yet because I wanted to show you guys all the original endings before we do this. So if some of you, I know some of you didn't watch my original Stanley stream. I didn't realize some of you didn't know the game at all. So perhaps what we could do then, I was just going to go straight into let's complete the original endings and then move on to the new content. But for those that are new, I can redo some of the basic endings for a second time. To show you guys what this game is about. Um, I got really excited earlier as well. I got recommended something on TikTok, so someone on Tumblr commissioned the voice actor who plays the narrator in Stanley Parable to make like a comfort, like, "You are loved, I'm proud of you" kind of audio with him like doing the narrator's voice, which I'm still not over. Because this game has been like, I know I say like, oh yeah, Hades and Undertale, those are some of my favorite games. This is my favorite game. Like, like, it makes me so happy and stim so hard and so excited all the time. So, for Ali, and I don't know if anyone else in chat, this is your first time watching the game, we can do, I can introduce the concept of how you play Stanley Parable. Something that is extra in the Ultra Deluxe version is the little menu at the start. I was promised by the little menu guy last that he have something new for me this time, so let's see. Let me just do my... I'm gonna make sure that the computer is barely visible. My monitor's pretty bright at the moment. But I would like the brightness up a little bit more, I think. Is he gonna ask me to set the time? Please adjust the slide until the dog and cat... This is new. Normally it just asks you to do the brightness, and it asks you to set the time, but every time I do this, it keeps asking, like, a couple extra questions, and he said next time you open the game, we'll have something extra for you. I get to adjust the slider until the dog and cat are friend. This isn't the game, by the way, this is just the menu. Oh! Please adjust until the 5 becomes a 9. How is it? Oh, okay. I see. There we go. This isn't the game. Please adjust the slider until you stop adjusting the slide. Okay. There you go. Which of the two made-up words below is the most appealing? Ocuboinkle or Scrumtush? I think Scrumtush. 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 It's got the word tush in it. Please don't adjust the slider. Okay. This isn't the game. Do you know what the time is? Yay! I do! Is the time that is right now the correct... that's a bit existential. What time is it anyway? Yes or no? Yes? Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? I mean, loads. You haven't asked me enough questions. Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable. I swear to God. I'll help you, whoever you are. Will you come back to visit me? Yeah. I want to know who the menu character is. This is new. I'll come back and visit you. This is pre-game, but this isn't... Hey, wait, yeah, it's Stanley Parable! Baby Dragon time. Okay, okay. We can do Baby Dragon for a bit. Baby Dragon was drawn by the lovely Julia, my lovely partner Julia. Which, you know what, she's not here, but let me give her a shout out. So you guys, if you're not following her, it would mean a lot if you did. She is a VTuber, but she does sometimes do beating streams now.
Give me all your French toast. Hand them over. I want your French toast.
The Baby Dragon, you. Julia draws a lot of them. She drew one of me, of Cry, of Chris, Lucio. She might open commissions for them, I'm not 100% sure on that. She's not here right now because she got her first day at a new job. So, this will open a bit differently because I've opened the game before, but... So for Honey and for Ali, let's go through some Stanley! And Ali's gonna meet Comfort Simp for me. I'll be very calm once he starts talking. I'll be fine. So I don't think we'll get the basic... We won't get the basic introduction audio, so I guess I'll have to do it. Because it's not the first time that we've loaded the game. So, this is the story of a man named Stanley. Is it gonna do it? There we go. Okay, it will do it again for me. Yay! I just
Stanley
can't
worked
click
for
on
a company
anything.
in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
I was full on
order
ready to narrate
had
this whole
arrived
thing
on the
myself.
monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
I don't know.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
We are now Stanley, but let me turn the audio down a little bit. Just a little bit. Here we go. So, that's the basic premise. There's a bunch of different endings. I'll show what we'll do is we'll do the basic ending, and then I'll show like what the concept is. I guess is my way to explain it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
There's
What did it
nobody
mean?
here.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe so. Now, you see how the narrator's telling us to go to the meeting room? I guess let's go, huh? We're going to ignore this door, because we're not done all the original endings yet.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, honey, that's okay. I hope you feel better soon. I guess I enjoyed listening in. So, this is the concept of Stanley Parable. The narrator tells us when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. I have done the broom closet ending, Clockwork. The broom closet ending, that's my favourite ending. Have you done the broom closet ending? For those that don't know, I'm quoting the broom closet ending. The broom closet ending's my favourite ending. But, so basically, so here's the concept. The narrator said that we go through the door on our left, but as you can see, there are 2 doors. So, the very basic principle of how to play the Stanley Parable is you can choose to do what the narrator says, or you can choose to not do what the narrator says. There are other paths as well that the narrator doesn't mention at all, like in the first room that we're in, that once you exit Stanley's room, you can jump out the window. It doesn't hurt you, I mean there's nothing out there. But let's do what the narrator says, so that we can show Ali the basic story. And Honey can listen in on what the basic story of the game is. Refresh everyone's
Yet there
minds.
was not a single person here either.
Whiteboard
Feeling
manager.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Up to the office. Okay. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers and co-workers for not supporting you. Use slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slides has a slick blue graphic in the header. Can we be naughty? We can be, Ali. But I'm just gonna do everything the narrator wants us to do right now. Oh, I wonder what that is. Let's give it a little mwah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So you can see how things easily start to pile up, right? So we already could have taken 2 different doors at the beginning, but now here we can still take 2 different ways. And if we'd gone It's like, imagine like like a tree branching off, right? So from that original doors, we could have gone right or left. From here, we can go up and down. If we'd gone through the other door, it would have taken us to another split where we could go right or left. But we're gonna do what the narrator says because I love it. Because I want to show people who aren't first familiar with the game what the basic plot of the game is. And also show them the executive bathroom, because everyone has to be shown the executive bathroom. This graffiti is different every fucking single time. It keeps weirding me out. Look, there's a toilet in this game. I can't interact with it. Which is a shame. But boss's office. Is this still locked because I messed around in the elevator? Are they ever gonna open it for me again? I'm sorry! I'm sorry I messed around in the elevator.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Damn, what an office.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Oh, I am...
What he could not have
the
known
most
was that the
expensive
keypad
boss.
behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth
It
that
did?
his boss had been keeping from him.
Well, yeah, I could have never
and
known
so
that.
the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin
Oh,
number.
damn, if only I knew it.
2845.
Oh, damn.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I wonder how I could have possibly known that.
Yet
Lauren,
incredibly,
hello!
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Hi, Lauren.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
So, I don't know if you're familiar with the game Stanley Parable. I streamed it way back in May as my first ever stream, and this is the re-release, the Ultra Deluxe version, and I have played all of the original game and the demo before that and the Half-Life 2 mod before that, like 10 years ago. So, while I've done this ending before, and I've done it before on stream, I'm replaying the basic ending so that people can see the plot, because there's some people in chat who haven't seen it before. So essentially, we're in an office, we're walking around, the narrator tells us when we come to a set of 2 open doors, thank you for the head pats, that we take the door on our left. However, there is also a door to the right. What we're doing, for me to show you the basic ending, is we are doing everything that the narrator tells us to do. But, constantly there are parts where the narrator's like, right, Stanley goes up the stairs. Well, we could choose to go down the stairs. He'll get annoyed at us, but we can choose, and there's a bunch of that. Whichever direction you go splits off into so many endings. The Ultra Deluxe version has so many more endings. So we're doing the basic, this is what happens if you do everything the narrator tells you to do. This is weird. Why is there a secret thing in our boss's office? Why have all our co-workers disappeared? Oh, we've had some good times in this elevator. Those of you who saw the last stream. I'm fine. The narrator's just, I think he's neat. I just think he's neat, you know? And he's got a nice
Descending
voice.
deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I
It
did?
was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Oh.
as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Lucio!
This question
Mwah.
would not go unanswered for long.
There's some people in chat who've never seen Stanley before, Lucio, so we're just replaying the basic ending so that we can show people what it's all about.
Stanley
Crap.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind Control Facility. Oh, damn. Or we could go down here. Nah, it looks too scary. Let's do what the narrator says. I want No, maybe tell me to stop talking, please. Lights.
The lights rose on an
Whoa.
enormous room packed with television screens.
Why are there some odd television
What
screens?
horrible
I don't like.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought. to
Why are there
himself.
some odd ones at
Did
the
he
top?
have
That's
the
annoying.
strength to find out.
Wait, oh, that's the wrong way. That's the way we came. Yes, Stanley walked through the big open doors that said Mind Control Facility. Just cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature.
Fired? Who's that? Who
Each
got
bore the
fired?
number of an
104?
employee in the building.
Where are we?
Stanley's
We're 3-4.
co-workers.
Are we
The
3-4-5?
lives of so
I forgot what
many
number we are.
individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Oh no, I'm meant to be a Stanley Parable fan.
Eternally monitored in this place.
Oh, that was glitched
where
out.
Freedom meant nothing.
What I will say, what makes me so happy, so when the original game came out, I really wanted there to be a fandom, and there just really wasn't much of one, and I was really sad, because I wanted to make content and there just wasn't that much out there, but since the Ultra Deluxe version came out last year, there's so much fan art, and people shipping the narrator and Stanley, which is good, because I needed other people to ship that. But there's so much, like, fan art and fan content now, and, like, a fandom for it. I found these really cool, like, animations, fan animations, ENVs on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, it makes me so happy. Person button.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
We're down here
Had
somewhere?
Stanley really
What
been
are we?
under
I forgot.
someone's control
Four.
all this time?
No, are we
Was
3
this
or are
the
we
only
4, 5,
reason
6?
he was happy with his boring job?
That's really bad that I
his
don't remember what
emotions
employee
had been
number Stanley
manipulated
is.
to accept it blindly.
601 was fired as well. Oh, an elevator.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it.
Penny
His
Snap
own
Cube?
life in someone
Pirate?
else's control?
Wait, why does one of them say pirate?
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Why does one of them
Had
say
he
pirate?
truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, sorry for the lights in this section.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
There might be some flashing in this part.
Labeled with emotions, happy or sad.
My control
or
status
content.
offline.
Walking, eating, working. All of
Is
it
that why all our
monitored and
coworkers have gone?
commanded
Because
from
they've
this
all
very
left
place.
of their own free
And as the
will?
cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Unless, like, I turn them back on. Unless I did that. I mean, there's... We could just... But no, I promised the proper ending. Whoa, that was loud. Apologies. Jesus, the music's pretty quiet, and then some of the sound effects happen. Oh, I brought the game.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Bomb.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I'm just gonna clue you guys in right now.
What mysteries did this strange building hold?
The biggest mystery of this game is not where have the co-workers gone. Just it does not matter.
To him, for it was not knowledge
Let's not worry about that.
that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yes.
Perhaps
Aw.
his goal had not been to
The
understand,
sky.
but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
Okay, I will say the trigger warnings then
That
for
was
this
all
game.
he needed to know. It was perhaps the
Why?
only thing worth knowing.
We're just replaying the basic
Stanley
ending.
stepped
Um,
through the open door.
I'm just replaying the basic ending right now just to show people in chat who've never seen the game before. I will say trigger warnings if you play the game for yourself. There is one ending, which is one of my favorites, where if you don't do what the narrator says, you go a different direction, and you come across this room filled with pretty lights. The narrator ends up wanting to stay there with you and asks you / Stanley to stay there because it's nice and it's pretty and they can be happy there. The narrator and Stanley. But if you stay there, the game can't end. Trigger warning, that ending you have to climb up a flight of stairs that then overlooks nothing other than ground, and you have to repeatedly throw yourself off them And it takes about 5 times until the game resets and Stanley actually hurts, you know, himself badly. There's no gore in it or anything, but I just, like, that can be an upsetting one. It's one of my favorite endings because the narrator really bonds with you in that ending and wants you to stay with him and him to stay with you, and he's, like, begging you to stop, you know, trying to reset the game by throwing yourself off these stairs. He's like, you know, he's like, can't we just go back to the pretty lights? I just want to be happy. It's like, I love him.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin.
But trigger warning for that ending.
The feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
I mean, probably the best thing to have done
Stanley was happy.
for stream would be if I did all the original endings again right now. Yeah, happy, look, we made it. We're out. That's good. That's great. We made it. The end is... I don't know what that means. We made it. Everything's fine. We did it. We beat the game. End of game. Stanley's happy and he's outside the facility. Looked nice out there. Yeah. Oh, damn it. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. So, I understand, like, probably what would be better, because I know most of you guys weren't around for the original stream that I did, would be better if I, went over every single ending for you. But I don't really want to replay every single ending all over again. So I hope you guys are fine with that. But hey, that leaves more endings for you to explore yourselves. Now what I will do... So we just did what the narrator wanted. Let me show you guys what happens if I do something the narrator doesn't want.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So that you can figure out... He's not just some, like, dude who's just voicing over our game.
When Stanley came to a set of two
he's
open
part
doors,
of
he
the
entered
game.
The door on his left.
You can't tell me what to do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sure. It's a nice lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yeah, we're really drinking it in.
Yeah.
I forgot if you stay in here.
Worth it being here in the room.
Mm-hmm.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all
we got
have
cold
mysteriously
drinks.
vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yep, we got
Really
a coffee
worth
machine.
it.
Ah. Oh, you can't go up that side. There we go.
At this point,
That
Stanley's
mug says
obsession
coffee
with
nut on
film
it.
bordered on creepy
Hey!
and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Fuck, that
It's
mug says
possible
coffee nut on
this is
it.
why everyone left.
Well, that's just mean. I hope that
Stanley
mug
sat
says...
around waiting for more
Versus-
dialogue. But when a long time had passed and there was no more,
Hmm.
he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Fine, I can't get out of the room. Fine. Fine, I will leave the
But at
room.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
No, you said maybe they disappeared because of me. That wasn't a very nice thing to say.
Stanley was so bad at following directions.
Hey.
It wasn't 5 years ago.
They don't put those things up anymore. It used to be because you can jump off this and get another ending. I'm not going to do that, because I've already done those endings, but... We might do another one I've already done before. Just to show how batshit this game is. So people can get an idea. But which one? Do we do Mariella? Do we do Zending? Do we do... the crazy apartment? I mean, okay, I've described what ending is to you. I've described that ending, and trust me, the narrator, like, you bond with him, he becomes, like, your bestie in that ending, and he just wants to stay with you and you be safe. And we don't know if the narrator's memory's wiped or what goes on, because, you know, in these endings, some of the endings he gets really frustrated and he is really kind of mean to you, and then some of the endings, like Zending, he's begging you to stay with him and not reset the game because he wants to stay here and be happy with you. Begging you not to reset the game means that, I guess, he knows the concept of that the game is resetting. I don't know if it means that he's aware of,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
other things? No.
I'm not your enemy.
What we can do here...
I realize that investing your trust in
Hi,
someone
Cat.
else can be difficult, but the fact
is
the
that
story
I
is
can,
about nothing but you
I can choose to
all
jump
this
off this
time.
onto that catwalk and go over
Someone
there.
You've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
But we're
Please,
gonna do this
stop
one.
trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Her?
She's been waiting.
She has?
That's her,
Ah.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Two
To
options.
reach out to her.
Why don't I let
If
you guys
truly
choose?
Place your faith in another.
You may say
Then
two
pick up
options.
the
Prince, how are there
phone.
two options? Would you like me to pick up the phone? Or would you like me to unplug the phone? What should I do? Should I answer the phone or should I unplug the phone? If I answer the phone, it is crazy. I don't know what happens if we unplug it. In the apartment ending, the narrator's kind of mean to Stanley. You end up in this, like, fake-ass apartment with a fake wife. And he's like, ha, did you really think you had a wife? No one likes you, Stanley. So you know what? I don't want to be told that no one likes me again. I'm going to unplug the phone.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him.
I didn't pick up the
filling him
phone.
Not just with radiance,
But I
with hope.
didn't.
Hope for a life reunited.
But I...
Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No!
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Chose incorrectly.
Maybe.
I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I'm sorry.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone.
Oh, so there's been a lot of smoking in here.
Where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves.
That's not
to
what
one another.
happens, and I know it.
Comes in,
The wife
fits
isn't
right,
real.
roll credits.
You're messing with me. That's not what
It's actually
happens.
somehow an incorrect course of action.
If I had picked up the phone, I would be in this fake apartment with a fake wife, and you'd make everything kind of glitch out, and it would be kind of spooky.
How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
And then you would say, this is the story of a woman named Mariella who, like, finds a dead Stanley on the...
No, that's not possible.
Oh,
I
no!
can't believe it.
I'm being found
I
out.
noticed it sooner. You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
No. No.
Believe I was so mistaken.
No, I
This is why
didn't...
you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
No, no,
And
no,
to think
no.
I've been letting you run around in this
No,
game
I
for so
am
long.
Stanley.
If
I'm
you
just
made
sentient
the wrong
now.
choices, you might have negated it
No,
entirely.
definitely Stanley.
It's
We're
as
just
though you
sentient.
completely ignored even the most basic safety
No, 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 no,
protocol
no.
for
Listen,
real-world
I just wanted to
decision-making.
see
Or
you.
did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have
I
that
just
kind of
missed
risk
you,
on my
baby.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you
I-
properly on safe decision-making
What?
in the real world.
How is this
Please observe
unsafe?
this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the
Great.
best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Mhm.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or
That's
he could
cool.
spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make?
Well, obviously
Remember
end
that
world
unlike
hunger.
Here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
What?
find
No.
yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
I don't think that's
Allow
right.
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot
I don't
continue
think that's
talking.
true.
Turn to a partner
Some people
and
just don't make
practice
sense.
saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
I don't want to say that to a stranger. No, I don't want to tell a stranger that I'm having a back sack and crack, actually.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
What?
part to a
Allie,
healthy decision-making
how did you get
process.
here?
Most medical professionals
Are you gonna
recommend
help
making
me
at least
take off
8
my
choices
tie?
per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
I don't know.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
That's true.
And the feeling should subside.
Okay.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Where's my instructor?
Welcome back.
Oh.
You may have
I've-
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
not to worry. Now that
Um.
you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I see what I have done. I do apologize. Am I going all the way over here? Okay. Ah, this is when they put the fence up, so you can't jump off the thing. Yeah. No, they put baby safety rail. But I want to.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
But I
Imagine
wanna.
the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Fine.
That story would make no sense at all.
Wait, where are we going?
Just need to get you home as soon as possible.
Are we going on the
before
catwalk?
narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Wait, are we going to the ground floor?
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not
Oh.
well equipped to deal with reality.
Where are we going? Are we going all the way back? Oh, are we going back to the left and right door situation? Is that when you're telling me I fucked it? Fine. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Someone was knocking at my door. I do have a sign, no. Am I back in the game? Okay. Do I have to go all the way back? Because I messed up that bad. Fine.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the
Fine.
real
I just
world.
wanted to do something different for once. Do you ever want to do something different and you know?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Right.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So you know, if we did enter the door on the left, the game would continue on as normal. Well, kind of. I mean, if we go through the door on the left, we will be able to do the game normally and do whatever choices and go to like the mind control facility. Although some of the things aren't available, like we can't open the broom closet to do the broom closet ending, because that's not something Stanley would do. That's true. I don't think I have done this ending before on stream. I can do an ending by going through either of these doors. There's 2 endings here, but then also a third one if we come back and do this for a third time. Which, yeah, is scary. I forgot about that ending. It's scary. And we can do the right one first. I'm sorry, I forgot what you said. Did you say right?
No! Why did you do
Oh.
that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe we're not too late. Maybe it's fine. Maybe everything's fine. Yeah. That's... Oh.
It's ruined.
Oh.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
I'm
What
sorry.
did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
I got an achievement, you can't jump.
How can I go back to that?
Yeah, you can't jump in this game, but I got an achievement for trying.
I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Wait, what's that?
I don't know. What's the answer?
Oh, it's the door from a different ending. Could we still get through there?
No, I have to shut the game
No,
down.
no, 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 no. No, we can. We can fix this. No, no. No, 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 no. It's fine. Oh. We can fix. Oh. Is this new?
Oh, I'm here.
I don't remember if this was in the original one.
Rubbish. With you.
With me.
Who thought you
Hi.
were so clever.
Oh.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
I'm sorry.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the
I could
ground.
be yours.
What? Did
I
you
mean.
think it would be funny? You just had to see.
Yeah, I just had to see
How
you.
important it was to be like Stanley. He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands.
I
that
could
if
learn
say
how to do what you tell
something,
me
there's a
to.
damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Oh.
Oh, my story.
No, don't cry.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Cry.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it.
I'm sure we can
tried
still
so
see
hard
it.
to make
Oh.
behave exactly as Stanley
Um.
did. That means choosing responsibly and always
Narrator?
putting the story
Do you...
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Do you
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that. I think if we do the right, maybe we get stuck in a loop. Look, everything's look, everything looks great.
There was not a single person here either.
It looks
Feeling
great.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer.
Well, that's
there.
locked. Yeah.
Going to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
They
office.
got rid of the option for me to go down. Right, fine. Fine. Why didn't you just do that with the left and right door? Why didn't you just literally get rid of the other door? The executive bathroom sign! It's gone! No! The executive bathroom! Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a different room. Is that how it looked in the original demo? I feel like it. That's a different room. Are we in a different? Did we jump to a parallel timeline? Are we in like a? Are we variant Stanley? This isn't.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
No, not the panda
unnerved,
picture.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this,
Oh,
until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
A voice
Surely
receipt.
behind this door lay all the answers.
Oh, like
to
it was
his
behind there.
questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Oh, cool.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night
Why were we-
Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
Oh.
Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
I do. This
He
game
drew a
doesn't.
sharp breath and then spoke the code.
This game doesn't connect to your microphone. I'm just feeling a bit. Stanley's feeling a bit non-verbal right now.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night
Shark.
Oh no.
115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
He doesn't know that we aren't Stanley. He's forgotten. Is that confirmation that the narrator does forget every single time?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No.
Please speak the code into the receiver.
I
Otherwise we can't
would
get
if
on
I
with the story.
could.
This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. What's that? I don't remember.
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
It's not that.
Asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
Oh no,
choices.
he knows that we're not
He
Stanley.
knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Yeah, but the game doesn't
If
link
you
to my
didn't want to see what I
microphone.
had to show you, then why did you come here?
I
You had a
would if
choice,
I-
you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
Well, we still have
Why
that
did you
played
come this
out.
way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself.
I
You
can't.
You... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
This ending freaked me out when in the original game. This ending freaked me out so bad.
Stanley?
Are
you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Oh, he's so concerned.
Walk through the door.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
Oh, he sounds so sad.
Everything all right?
This is how you get the credits.
Important.
No.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
No, it's a darling. Please don't be sad.
Do you understand me?
I understand you.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take.
He'll accept whatever we do.
Choose
Even if we pick the right door, he says it's okay now. He just wants to play with us.
anything.
Anything.
This is more important than you can ever know.
He doesn't mind.
This.
I need this. Oh, you need it.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this, Stanley? Are you
I
there?
want to hold it.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Don't cry.
You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Don't cry. No.
That's all right.
No.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
Sarah Cyrus, thanks so much for the follow. What a time to come in. But hello, welcome. I am. This is not my first time playing Stanley Parable, though I haven't played any of the new content yet for the Ultra Deluxe version. I'm just going through all of the original endings first.
What is a man?
Oh my goodness!
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Thank you so much for the raid. Holy shit! Ashley, welcome, welcome. Let me switch. Oh my goodness, sorry. Hello, raiders, welcome. You can call me Prince. I'm a neurodivergent trans vampire. Welcome to become one of my children of the night. I am an 18+ content creator, voice actor, and illustrator, as well as a VTuber and variety streamer. I post bi-weekly audio roleplays. Oh, just Nico, thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. I assume you came in with the raid. I post bi-weekly audio roleplays as race characters on my YouTube channel, as well as bonus content on my Patreon. All my socials are listed on my card if you type !socials in chat. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell original art and fan art. I currently stream games every Wednesday, solo art every Friday, and art drawing with my chat every Saturday. Didn't expect that to stop moving. Oh, thank you so much. Let me... I'm currently playing Stanley Parable. I have played Stanley Parable, before. I played it originally on my debut stream, but also before that I played the original when it came out like 10 years ago. But I finally have streams set up a bit better. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. Feel free to tell me what you were up to. And if Cerberus or if anyone who came in with the raid, needs to take a break, needs to go, a lot of the time when people are ending stream, it's because you gotta go do something, that's absolutely fine to raid and run. of people who came in want to lurk and see if they like it here. That's absolutely okay. If you guys have got to get some sleep, get some food, get some water, please do take care of yourself. Post-stream self-care is very important. Sluggy, hello, welcome in. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Ashley, thank you for coming in with the raid. It was nice to see you again. So I have, as I said, I've played Stanley Parable before when it first came out, the Half-Life 2 mod and then the demo and then the actual game because I'm a nerd for this game. And I was so excited and waiting and waiting for the Ultra Deluxe version as it kept getting delayed. And I played it for my first ever debut stream back in May, and then I had to not play it again for a long while because I couldn't. Thank you for the hydrate. It wouldn't. My OBS settings and Stanley just were not becoming friends. But we did a little test last week, so we're able to do it. I'm going through all of the original endings first. I'm not replaying the ones that I streamed back last week or the ones that I streamed back in May. Jay! Hide! Shush! No! Did you finish your subathon? I know you were still going, like, yesterday, right? I hope it was fun, and I hope you get a lot of rest. I hope you get a lot of rest.
I need to get in his mouth. I never.
You didn't need a shot yet? No, but I wanted to give you one.
Thought I'd say about a dinosaur that I needed.
I'm glad you had fun. Oh, sidekicks having troubles. I'm not gonna get used to that it's called sidekick now instead of Clippy. I have not got this far into Power Wash. Oh my goodness. I haven't played Power Wash in ages. But so we are Stanley Parabling. It is my favorite game. I am definitely gonna get very overexcited on this stream. I can't help it. This game makes me really excited and happy and stimmy. So I'm working my way through the endings from the original game. I think I have 2 left to do. I think we have 2 left to do. Chilling your name going on Metro Charity, right? Yeah? Sure? What? I mean, yeah. What is that? I mean, yeah? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, sure, that's fine. Joyce, thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. So yes, I'm gonna be very high energy this stream as we play Stanley. I've played through most of the original endings. We are playing the Ultra Deluxe version, so we do also have the new content.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So the new content is very specifically kept behind a separate door. I've told all the names will go on shirt, so he's in a desk map, so he's going to shout. I clearly wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that's fine. So do I have 1 or 2? Maybe just the 1. I know which ending I'm thinking of, which is the ending I want to do next. And I really want to show Cry this ending as well. And then we'll get on to the new content. The new content in the deluxe version is very clearly laid out. It's behind a door that says new content on it. I haven't been in there yet, and I also haven't watched anyone else play the new content, so I will be going into the new content completely blind. But as for all of the original endings in the game, like the ones we're doing now, I know them pretty well. I mean, there is one ending that I never got when I played it. We're still not going in there yet. All the way back. In the original game, which is the cheat code ending, if you try and type in a cheat code, and I've never done that ending because I was too much of a goody two-shoes, but maybe I'll do it for you guys. I don't know what'll happen. But there's an ending that's very, very near and dear to my heart that I'd love to show you guys.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
I feel like the easiest way to get to grips with Stanley Parable is to do what the narrator says the first time, and then you can go off exploring just so you kind of see all the areas, but, Cry, when they played it for the first time, they were like, yeah, I'll totally do what the narrator says the first time, and then they didn't, and then I don't know where you ended up. Something, like, That didn't go to plan at all, did it? I also didn't give a... Ah! I didn't give Cry a shout out when they came in. Very rude of me. So we're not gonna do what he says.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Ah. Okay, I know what we're doing.
Wow.
I was like, am I getting lost?
Yes, this room. What a beautiful room.
This is new dialogue.
Gorgeous room.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to
Ow.
the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible.
Review, is this the
even
balls
to
clip
consider.
Cry? You have many clips. You have many balls clips. But yes.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
You know what? We actually have never been in this room. Like, you know, he always tries to get us to loop back around, and it does loop me back around. As you can see, like, straight forward is the meeting room. But normally if I've gone this far, I'm committing, but you know what? Maybe commitment's overrated. Maybe
And
let's
so
go
he
in here.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Back on track, right. As you can see, yeah, the meeting room's right out there. There it is. And then we'd be back on track. Anyway, hey, what's this? I saw a button. Push it. Stanley loves pushing buttons. I was being in character as Stanley.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Oh, there's no what button. Ooh.
From here, it's, left.
You sure? Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No,
oh,
it's to
ow!
the mistake.
Ow! My head! Dude, I was in that door. That's not very nice. Oh.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was
Is
I
it the big
thinking?
double doors?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute,
I,
please?
I think I made us lot. Wait. Where's the lift we came down? Was it through here?
Down, right,
Where did
left,
the...
Down, left, right...
I guess it was in there.
Yep, okay, yes.
Yep.
I've
Out
got
the-
it now.
out the-
This
out the garage
story is
doors?
Absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, sweet. Oh, a truck. Okay, we can go through here. Just feel a bit like we went in the back. Oh, it's the Minecraft set. Oh my god! I don't know if you guys went, like, way back in the first game, I remember being like, I know I've done this ending before, okay, but I don't remember every single bit from this ending. I remember doing the mind control facility and being like, oh, there's a platform all the way up there.
No,
Yeah, hey.
No, this isn't right
We
at
made
all. We're
it.
not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Uh,
Okay.
definitely got them
Just back
closed.
to,
Oh, we can see employee... Oh my god, employee 000 is fucking... Can you see that?
How about rather than
Employee
waste my
000
time
has
trying to
Clippy the
solve
fucking
this,
Microsoft Word
let's start
paper
again from the beginning. And this time, suppose
you
we
see
don't wander
him?
so far off track,
What are you saying?
From the top.
Oh, okay. There we go. And yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to get us lost. Didn't realize it would mess up the story. We've already done that once before, and that was a mistake. So yeah, let's from the top. From the top, this looks fine, right? Everything looks normal. We didn't break the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. This still looks fine. Ah! Oh, that's...
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely
Oh.
restarted the game over, completely fresh.
Oh.
Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere?
No, I didn't click on anything.
Hold on.
Don't blame me.
Why am I asking you?
Exactly.
I wrote the story.
I am the dummy
It was
here.
right here just a minute
Or
ago.
puppet, I
I know
guess.
for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then.
Employee 17, myself insert. Hell yeah.
Come on,
Oh.
Stanley. Let's find the story.
We get to pick? We get to find our own story? Well, what's back there? I guess we'll never know. Let's take a peek. That looks like a zigzaggy kind of maze. Ooh. There's like a window down there. Are we feeling like dark zigzaggy or like... That looks very backroomsy. I'm going to the back rooms.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've
Dude,
ever been on.
we just got
I can promise
started.
you, there definitely was a story here before.
We only got started.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Don't give up.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay,
Well,
let's
I
give
don't-
it a shot. Why not?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Dude, it could have been a cool adventure. Fine. He's remembering from these restarts, though. So maybe he does remember every time the game's restarted. It's
All
only
his
just
co-workers
certain
are
endings that he doesn't
What could
remember.
it mean?
Oh, thank
Stanley
you!
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
So I
memo.
don't use my normal PNG when streaming higher graphic games. Basically any 3D game. My PC doesn't do very well with streaming that, and also having my, like, the ENVtuber reactive PNG up on screen. So instead, when I'm playing higher graphical, that's not, games, I switched to my little animated Undertale boss model that I made. It's just a little looping, video, so I don't have to have a separate program open for it. I'm sure everything's fine this time. Everything will be good. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh,
Okay, yep,
it's worse.
I might be remembering this wrong.
No.
It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Do you think so?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Alright. I mean, there's all these rooms back here that we can't ever go in. Do you feel like we missed anything? Oh!
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
This wasn't here before. Wait, but if we loop back, how does that make sense if we loop around? How does that make any sense? Oh my god, this building doesn't make sense.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Cool. Retracing our steps. That's not what was here before. Oh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
No.
Is this the story?
I don't
think so.
I don't think...
I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Mm.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win! Congratulations!
Oh my god!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so
I
good
win?
job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
Well, I did.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Hey!
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those.
How is this not fair and
situations.
square? I've been. Look how much time I've been
I'm
spending
getting
with
weirded
you,
out
doing
by
like
whatever
all
this
sorts
place
of
is.
endings and
I
stuff.
don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
It might be worse though. Okay. We made it! I really wanted to cry to see this ending. Do you see this? This is the adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution.
Uh-huh.
This time, to make sure we don't get
I'm ready
lost,
for it.
I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line.
Amazing.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Very simple. Even someone with no brain cells could do it. Oh. This door's never been opened before. Are you sure? This hasn't been opened before. This dude was playing solitaire. Well, you said follow the line. No, I can't give spoilers. I only want to sing something, but I can't because... Oh, that's helpful. It went around the boxes.
The line knows where the story is.
I-
It's over in this direction.
I could take a shortcut,
Stanley,
but I won't.
to destiny.
Destiny.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up
I
be
just
our
wanna take a peek.
destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by
Yeah.
the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably
I genuinely don't know what
being
happens if we would
via
go
the very
somewhere. I don't want to get
manifestation of
lost.
the nature of life
I'm
itself?
genuinely
Okay,
curious about-
Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought
Okay.
for a minute. Just stick with me.
I'm sticking with you.
Now we can both agree that
Is
the
this the-
nature of existence is in fact
Is the boss's
a
staircase?
byproduct of one's subjective experience
Okay.
of that
Imagine I'm
existence.
gonna do some sick skateboard
Okay.
tricks.
Now, if my experience of your
Wah.
existence rests inside of your subjective experience of
Mm-hmm.
this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective
Blech.
construct?
Imagine I
Whoa,
jumped.
whoa, whoa. Hang on.
Oh.
That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not
It's
sure
fine.
why
I definitely
did
didn't tune
that.
some of that out.
You know what?
Uh,
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
a bit of music. Bum, bum, ba, dum, ba. Bum, ba. Oh, it goes. Zigzag. Gotta follow the line. Oh! Ow, I got stuck on the stairs! Wait, there we go.
Wait, cut the music.
Aw.
Go back and look at that fern.
Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Well,
Make
oh,
sure you study it closely
okay.
and remember it carefully.
Okay.
You won't want to miss anything.
It's like in like a rectangle. It's like, what, longer than it is wide? It's got like a texture that's just stuck in the bottom of there. Okay, how long do I have to look at it for? That's nice, they got office plants. Really brightens up the room. So can we move on? Should I have...
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No.
Oh,
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The
fine.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, we're going through this bit now. Oh, no.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after
How could you have done this to us, Line? Hey, who wants to be employee 104? Because you've been fired.
Anymore, to hell with it.
Whose self-insert's going to be
Restart.
employee 104? No. Oh. I missed. Oh, the line. Oh, I was going to say I missed it, but he's still here. Narrator?
You know what, Stanley?
Oh.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
What has it
Tell
ever done
to
for
people,
us?
Right? Why
Yeah.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Why don't we?
Daring, mysterious.
Romantic.
Oh,
I'm mysterious,
this
yeah.
Sounds perfectly doable.
Mhm.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Ooh. I like your thinking. This is meant to be an office,
Now,
but you know what?
Yes, this is exciting.
Mhm.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it
Making
could
our
be
own
anything.
life. Hell
What
yeah.
do you want our story to be?
Are we in a loop?
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay. Rom-com, me and you.
Oh, no,
Oh.
not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Mhm.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I kind of can't not ignore. I kind of. It's hard to not look at it. It's kind of everywhere. It's like someone just like squirted like mustard everywhere. Oh, well there it goes. Hey, look, it's gone now. Ooh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
We?
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Let's walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Can do.
So
You
I
wanted me
know
to get
that
better at
each
following
door has to
instructions?
lead somewhere,
I can
which
do that.
means that somewhere the place where we're trying
Look,
to
I can prove that
go
I'm good at taking
must be our
orders and following
reverse
instructions.
door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds.
I have motion sickness. This isn't the best for me.
Reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Well, any door will take us to where we're
Answer
going,
is
since
clearly
as we
yes.
don't have
Then
a...
by all accounts, the door on the right
Don't
is
try and
the
labyrinth
correct
this.
one.
This isn't the one of them always tells the truth and one of them always tells a
Come,
lie.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Like, there's literally... I love this ending.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Deviate into the narrator restarts the game. Discover the two doors. Aimless wandering. Yeah.
That's what this is.
Independent of the building restarts. Adventure line, nonsense, philosophy, and music. Turn to the office. Fourth restart. Venture into unexplored. Find the confusion. Schedule. That's where we are now. Narrator restarts the game. Fifth restart. Narrator for...
Determined?
No!
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just
Oh no,
supposed to
we're
forget?
here! We're on the fourth restart. If the
I don't
fifth
wanna
restart
forget.
happens, he'll forget.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this.
And then Stanley
this
attempts to play the story, but
thing.
is preventing him to go anywhere. The game restarts in its own sixth ending. Find the line again. Begin following a line. Replica.
Why don't I get
Office
to
deteriorates.
decide?
Attempt to make up a
Why
story.
don't I
Rate
get a
restarts.
say
There's
in
no
all
longer an
this?
office, simply blank
Is that
space.
really-
Wander in darkness. Find a bookstore. Get
No,
bored
it
and
can't
leave.
be.
The narrator.
I don't want it
On
to
the
be.
eighth restart, the
I don't
narrator's
want
gone.
the
After a
game to
long
keep
time, Stanley did. No,
restarting.
no.
I don't want to forget what's going
I don't
on.
want you to forget
I don't wanna be
either.
trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't
See, guys,
do it.
maybe
I
he's trapped
won't
here just like
do
we
it.
are. Like, sometimes it's like, oh, the narrator's...
And the
No.
timer stopped? Does that mean
Did we do it?
do it? Did we break
You
the
know, we always
cycle?
think the narrator's in control here and he's
Whatever
trapping
it
us,
is that made
Stanley, in this
schedule.
game, but maybe not.
How would we
Maybe the
even
narrator's
know?
as trapped here as we are.
Will someone come for us?
I don't know.
Will something happen?
If it's just me and you, I'm okay with that too.
So, okay.
Oh, I'm sad. I'm here.
I guess now we just wait.
I
you know.
guess.
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
Everything's a kind of
I'm
story.
not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
That's true,
So
they
I
do.
hope that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
We'll find out, won't we?
What if we were trapped together in the
In the
confusion?
meantime,
What if we held hands in the confusion and... Why was there a car? Did someone crash a car into the narrator's office? Why was there a car honky horn honk honk? I got distracted because the posture check happened. I was gonna say, what if we held hands in the confusion ending? It reset without his consent. And we all know what happens on the fifth reset. His memory gets wiped.
all of his co-workers were gone.
No!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's all the original endings. Apart from the, well, the cheat code ending and the, if we played the baby game for 2 hours, but I don't plan on playing the baby game for 2 hours. Thank you for the look, Ninja. Let me check. We've done the coward. We could do the serious ending. Oh. Nah, I don't want to do the series. So the series ending is if you try and do the cheat code thing, which the narrator will take you to a room and give you a lecture about why it's not okay to cheat, but I don't want to do that on Steam because it might show some of my Steam setting things. The whiteboard ending is at random. Sometimes when it restarts, you get, like, the whiteboard ending. That's it, so that's all the original endings we can do on stream. I hope that was fun. And there's a bonus thing that I've already done, which is that if you look in the Steam achievements, there's an achievement for, like, click on door 35 times. And that's a whole thing then the narrator makes you do, but we did it! We did all the original endings that I can do on stream. There's 2 more that I won't do on stream, which means we get to go in here. I have purposely kept myself blind. I have not watched anyone play any of the new content stuff. It's been out almost a year, but I've kept myself completely in the dark. Once I go through this door, I will be going in blind. So, you guys have witnessed me being, very excited. And, you know, happy and stuff. But, I now will have to apologize for the person that I will become as I get to experience new stuff for the first time, because this game's sense of humor... I might actually do something else with it, right? So, while we have some lovely people in chat, because by the time stream ends, some of you might have gone, I discovered that a lovely Tumblr user called Give Soup Please commissioned the voice actor who plays the narrator into doing a little audio as the narrator. And then they very generously posted their commission that they got off him. Which I'm not exactly sure how they commissioned him, but unless they did it, like... Because you can, like, hire him to do voice acting gigs unless they paid his, like, regular rate, which is crazy to then have paid that and then shared it publicly. So I think this could be a little nice middle of stream break. I can play you guys the audio, I'll just play it through my phone. And then I'll go and get more water, and then we'll come back. And we'll do the new content. So I'm gonna play this from my phone into my microphone. I was very emotional about this earlier. Because he's such a comfort man. And I didn't want to play it at the start of stream because I was like, you guys won't know who he is yet. So...
There you are. I was wondering where you had... Oh. Oh dear. Are you all right? Your head is rather crowded today. Well, there's not much I can do from here. I'm just a man in a recording booth, after all. However, I'm not at ease just leaving you like this. No, it won't do at all.
I don't cry early.
I'll help, but I'm only doing this once, so pay attention. You are loved. What do you mean you don't think so? Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? Your brain isn't telling the truth. You are loved. How do I know? Well, let's move on.
Is it because you
here's
love
another
us?
thought. People care about you. Unbelievable, yes, really. I can't help but feel it would take less energy to accept my words as they are instead of... Well, it isn't exactly fair of me to ask you to just be better. Still, it seems obvious to me that you are deeply cared for. By who? The specifics don't matter. You just have to trust me.
Is it by you?
I know it's hard to believe, but you've got to try. Because I can see how much your current thought patterns are hurting you. And believe it or not, you don't deserve to be hurt like this. Why do I care? I don't. Not at all. I'm doing this for me. If you're so occupied with self-hatred that you can't pay attention to me, who will listen to my majestic voice? This is for my benefit, not yours. Clearly you need some additional help. Perhaps a more direct statement. Now listen closely, this is important. You have a choice. two paths diverged in a yellow wood. Sound familiar? One path leads down into darkness. Apathy, anger, hatred for self and others.
Right, it's fine.
The other is different. It's much harder to walk, but it is much better for you. These are the choices we make every day. And every time you walk the better path, difficult though it may be, someone, somewhere, is proud of you. I know I am. There you are. I was wondering where you had...
He said he was proud of us. Most thank you for the first time in chat. Let me go, I'll go grab the link to that audio on Tumblr and I'll post the link in chat if anyone wants to go and re-listen to it after stream. You know, for your own enjoyment or whatever. So quiet, it's okay, quiet, I'm listening to it, it's fine. And I listened to that already like five times, maybe more. I had it, you know, TikTok automatically loops things and someone shared it on TikTok and so... Anyway, I'm just gonna find the... He's proud of us, guys! So let me go. I don't know if the Tumblr person did, write the script or asked him to make it up. I'm really not sure. So I'll post the link to that audio in the Twitch chat if anyone ever wants to, listen to that again after stream. Oh, not chat settings. There you go. I'm gonna be over and get some water. And I'll be right back, and when I come back, we get to explore new content. So, any one of you who's seen anything behind this door, please do not tell me. I have remained blind to all the new content for a whole year for a reason. I don't want to get spoiled for this game. So, I'm gonna go get some water. You guys find yourselves off, or have a little cry. I had a little cry earlier. And, yeah, cry. I mean, honestly, you know, as I was saying earlier, like, when the game first came out, there wasn't, like, much of a fandom for it, which always made me sad, because I always wanted there to be. But with the Ultra Deluxe re-release, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's much more of a fandom now. So you probably could find some research material. Yeah. Let's call it that. Okay, I'll be a minute. I'll be right back. I have obtained water. But yeah, the Adventureland ending is actually, when I say, not actually important, but a lot of people really incorporate it. So a lot of people make fan designs for what the narrator looks like. Some people draw him, most people draw him as, yeah, like a businessman. Some people make him look a bit more robotic. Normally, what all the designs have in common, though, is people always give him yellow eyes. And that is because of the adventure line. And a lot of the time people will draw him, like, with the adventure line or with, like, these kind of, like, extra yellow kind of, like... not appendages, but, like as if, like... Well, yeah, actually, some people do draw I guess I can share some... There is some content, perhaps, I can share in Discord after that I'm aware of on Twitter. So my favourite Pokemon is a plushie the first time ever, and then cry. Which one's your favourite Pokemon, Cry? Which Pokemon is it? Get it! Ali's on the right train of thought. after stream, guys. After stream. So. I'm, like, really excited to the point where I'm almost scared. This is new for me too, everything beyond here, so... I've waited
New content?
10
What
years.
does that mean? New content.
So, well, okay, that's not true, because when the game first came out, they never said that there would be a sequel or DLC or, like, a re-release with extra stuff. That was never mentioned anywhere. No one expected it until maybe, like, I think... maybe 4 years ago? Or 3 years ago they said they were working on it, and then 2 years ago they, was when it was meant to be. Yes, Ninja, now, I'm going into the new content blind. Anyone who knows anything in the new content for this game, please don't spoil. This is my first time experiencing the new content. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, this thing moves. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm excited. Whoa. Oh, is this new music?
Hello, and
What?
thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, that made me a little bit
As
motion
you may
sickness.
know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in
Yep.
2013 on home computers.
Yes, it was. I played it in 2013.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Yep.
The Stanley
Wow.
Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences
Oh, we're going this
the
way?
world over. Please step inside and see what
Who
thrilling
are you,
adventures
though?
await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Cool.
Oh, well,
Who are
this
you?
sounds delightful.
Oh, thank God you're still
I'm very
here.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I thought you'd been replaced. What? What is that? Like grass?
So
Fake
far,
grass?
it's an
Carpet?
Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing
We're not moving.
adventure.
We're not moving.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we...
Was this a trap?
Should we be moving
Have
somewhere?
have we been in
There we
prison?
go.
Oh, there we go.
All right, finally,
Okay.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra
It looks a bit
Deluxe,
yeah.
tedious.
What's
It's
it?
as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me
Oh.
the content, Stanley.
I'm trying.
All right. Let's see. It's
But we can't
the
jump.
jump circle.
There's no jump button in this game. Unless they allowed us... Oh my God, they introduced jumping. Push the 5... Oh my God, cry no! Well, I mean, I can do this. Hey! And I just got an achievement earlier for being unable to jump. And now we can jump. That's new. Unless... Oh, we can only jump inside the circle. Two, one jumps. Huh? Oh, what do you mean that was wrong? We did what you... And now I can't jump anymore?
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Oh, cool. Well, at least you're on this journey with me.
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is
These
new
days?
content,
I don't
then
know.
I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there.
I'd listen to
I
that.
could count to 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe now with over 1,000 hours of new content, and oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else.
Oh, this looks a bit more
see it.
polished. Okay.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay. No, that was it.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason.
Even though it was delayed over and over again for 2 years. You think all of those 2 years they were just working on a circle you could jump in?
Right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department
Oh, I
signed off on
hope it
this?
does.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley.
No, it's not your
I built up
fault.
Too much anticipation around the new content.
No,
I'm afraid.
you didn't
It
know
could
any
never have lived
better.
up to such expectations.
No.
If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game?
Yeah, go back to
And
our
we'll try to
content.
get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Yeah.
No frills, no gimmicks.
Mhm.
Just you and me having a great time together like always.
Like always.
What do you say, friend?
Yes, please, friend. He called his friend. Oh, called his friend. I'm fine with having no new content if it means we're officially at the friendship level with the narrator. So you know what? This is a win for me. Excuse me. Okay, one, I was fully expecting once it reset that everything was gonna look different. I just was like, this is what this game's gonna do. I know it. So... Narrator? No, 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 no. Don't take him from me. Don't. I don't want to be on my own. No, 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 no.
Psst. Stanley.
Oh, thank God.
Come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
Oh, thank God. Oh my God, I was scared. Oh, friends soon to be low. Cry. Well, never say never. Oh, wait, we'll go back and see what happens if we don't go through the vent. But for now, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, new friend.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out
Are you
to
in the
be?
vent
Well,
with
got
it?
me
Oh,
thinking
just because
about
there's
the
like
past
speakers,
and
because
how
it sounds
much
like you're in a
better the
vent.
Stanley Parable used to be.
Mhm.
So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just
Oh
our
my
little
God.
secret.
What the fuck? What in the Skyrim? What the fuck is this? This is our little secret? You made this? For us? Is that a house?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's
is
where I've been
this?
storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Oh my goodness.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game
The
originally
original
launched?
Steam page?
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Oh yeah, that's the... Yeah, because they went by Galactic Cafe when they made the first game, and then they split, and now they're called Crows, Crows, Crows. Oh, yeah, they did get a BAFTA. So the BAFTAs here are like the UK awards. We have BAFTAs for TV, which is like our equivalent of like the Emmys. We have BAFTAs for films, which is like our equivalent of the Oscars, and we have video games as well. Which it didn't win best video game. It clearly says The Last of Us, but no, it doesn't say The Last of Us underneath. It was nominated. No, it definitely won. Definitely won. Definitely wasn't. Last of Us, what's that? I only know the Stanley Parable. Our first kiss, my first car, the release of Stanley Parable 20. Oh my god, is it the original website? Oh, the original remake. Oh, because have they got pictures of the Half-Life 2 mod? That would have been cute. Aww. Aww.
What is a man?
Oh my goodness.
A miserable little pile
Really?
of secrets.
Merlin, Debbie, Clara. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry if someone else came in, I can't see at the moment. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello, lovelies. Oh, it's not gonna like doing this, is it? Hoi hoi.
Get on the ledge. I thought we were done with her.
Sorry that the shout-out was being silly. But hello raiders, welcome, you can call me Prince. I'm a neurodivergent trans vampire, welcome to become one of my children of the night. I'm an 18 plus content creator, voice actor and illustrator, as well as a VTuber and variety streamer. I post bi-weekly audio roleplays as various characters on YouTube and bonus content on Patreon. All my socials are listed on my card if you type !socials in chat. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell original art and fan art. I currently stream every Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. I'm getting back into playing the Stanley Parable. Merlin, you were playing Fire Emblem. Were you having fun? I hope so. Feel free to tell me how stream went. We have currently just entered the new content part of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I have not played any of the new content part. If any of you are familiar with any of the new content for the Ultra Deluxe, please do not say, because I'm going into this blind. I have kept myself spoiler-free for a whole year, almost, and I intend to keep it that way. I hope stream was fun. I know it is getting into the later hours of when you got your second husband. Oh my god, congratulations. So if any of you who came in with the raid need to raid and run, need to go sleep, get some food, get some water, whatever you need to do, there's absolutely no problem with raiding and running or lurking. Family complete, I have my 2 husbands and my wife. Oh my god, everyone should get to have 2 husbands and a wife. Oh my god, it went well. So we are currently in the new content bit, which was, you know, not that it was cracked up to be. So the narrator's made us this sweet little cabin. Like, I don't know if he's trying to tell us something, but, oh my god, there's even more. We can go back outside. Oh my god, that's the demo menu screen. I love the demo. Go, yes! That is a real Steam achievement on the original game. On the original Stanley Parable. I could probably get that achievement. I haven't opened the... I don't know if it's been 5 years since I opened the original game. But that is a real achievement on the Steam page. There's a don't play the game for 5 years achievement, and there is also a play the game for the entire 24 hours of a Tuesday. Unachievable, it's impossible to get this achievement. God, did he make us like a hole of a tree? Hell yeah! Little nominees for the BAFTA Awards. Because they were genuinely nominated. I can't remember if they won. Game innovation, debut game, and story. That's definitely a legit page from the New York Times. And the LA Times. Did he make us a farm? Or, oh. Oh, I thought that was a barn. That's a church. Oh, no. What is happening? Who's little Stanley? Hi, kitty. Why is some lady singing in French? I mean, this is very pretty. Don't get me wrong. I would gladly sit on this bench with the narrator for the rest of my life. Why is there there's a piano up there? What is this? Oh no, it's just like a little sauna. It's definitely not a creepy church. He definitely hasn't made a cult. Is it a church just to get married in? Oh my god, it's a custom song about the Stanley Parable. Fantastic Game 2013. These were the awards they won for the original game.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any."
Don't read any reviews except this one.
Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created.
Is this
That's
a real
how grand
review?
and all-encompassing the
Wow.
original
I mean, I
Stanley
agree, this is
Parable
my favorite
was.
game.
It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing.
Oh no,
It's
it can
no
be
games
something
at
again.
all.
No.
It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore.
No, come
It's
on.
just a husk
I should have stayed there with the song. I thought if I came in here, the
lifeless
song would still be
husk
playing.
with
No.
An hour of new elevator content.
No. No. We can still have our Stanley Parable. Oh, it's the Minecraft. So the original game took you through Portal, Minecraft, and Half-Life 2. This one takes you through Rocket League and other things that aren't Minecraft and Portal. Put myself into bed, have a nice stream. Thank you for the raid, Merv. Please rest up well. But look at all this that you built. It's not nothing. This isn't nothing. Look at all this. All the switches from the... I mean, there's the museum ending as well, but this feels more special than the museum ending, because in the museum ending, you're not here with the narrator. How is this not special? How is this nothing? No.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising.
Oh, I thought those were stairs and we could walk up there.
I've ever been confronted with in a game.
It's
9
not.
out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It
Oh.
didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content.
It didn't.
It just needed to be left alone.
But yeah, here we
to
are.
spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video
It is
game
Kitty.
memories.
My dude. You didn't give me a jump button. Is that the demo? I guess that's the original demo room? Oh wait, what does it say? Oh, the serious room! Right, so that's the room that you get transported to if you try and enter cheat codes on Steam to get into the game. That's where you go.
These were simpler times, Stanley.
Don't be sad.
What I wouldn't give to go back, to have it all over again.
We can go back.
Wait,
We're still here.
hang on.
All the original game's still
I
here.
don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
Oh.
What's this? What's down here?
Do we want to... Should we find out together? Steam?
Oh no.
Oh no.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam. The
Oh
online
no!
video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down
Probably
here.
some stinky stuff.
Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Some of them, I would think most of them. I think Stanley Parable has overwhelmingly positive on Steam. I can't guarantee that all of them will be. Oh.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play
No.
this game to full completion.
No, you don't read
The
bad
narrator
reviews.
is obnoxious
I mean,
and
you
unfunny.
can... No.
His humor and dialogue
No, no.
proving to be more irritating than entertaining.
No, no, no.
Funny.
You're not unfunny. I think you're really
Funny.
funny. Whoa.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable.
Look, there's positive
but the
reviews
game
back
is already
here.
Such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have to
Night,
list
Clara.
them.
No, look. Of course, you should look at negative reviews in the sense of, like, actual, like, you know, you can look at, like, mainstream reviews and, like, if GameSpot review a game and say there's problems with it, you can learn from that and how to improve on your next game. But what you shouldn't do is just look at negative comment after comment, especially, like, if your game's overwhelmingly positive, you don't go and look at the negative reviews. You're not funny, and you're a little bit obnoxious, but, like, in a way that's, like, that makes it then more endearing when you, like, get emotional and break that shell and that facade, and then you're, like, a human being or robot or whatever you are underneath. And I think that's really sweet. But don't doom scroll. Exactly, kitty. And look, and this good. Oh no, 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 it's really. No, don't. Look at how many
Let's see
positive.
what this one
No,
says.
but look, there's positive reviews here
Well, the
too,
idea
and you're
of
just not
games
reading them.
For someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I?
It like
You
a
can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness.
only in
This is
a couple
actually
of the
quite
endings,
shocking
but
for
like
me.
it's like I think it's
I always
endearing.
look, to be
I don't think
honest,
it's like
I
in
have
a.
always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse.
No, no,
to
no,
begin
no, no,
with.
no. I mean, I
You
think.
can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it. Well, I always thought it did.
It does. It does.
Maybe it wasn't.
I love
Yeah.
the dialogue and the way you
Awful
deliver it.
memory to have to hold on to.
Oh
These
no!
black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record.
Oh no! The memory zone was a place he
feel
made to be full of good
Like a
memories,
failure.
and now
Like I
he's
let these people down.
and now he's like doom
Perhaps the
scrolling and just
Stanley
reading hate
Parable
comments.
isn't
Don't ever
quite as
read hate
stirring as I
comments.
always
Don't read them.
remember.
Don't reply to them. Just delete them. No, no, narrator, no. Mr. Narrator, no. No, no, I don't want to look at the. I don't want you to read it.
What's
No.
this one got to say?
You're not
constantly have to stop
patronizing.
doing
You're a very
anything
sweet
so the
man.
narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening.
Yeah, which is
wish there was a
funny and
skip
endearing. I'd love listening to you talk. Are we
skip
floating?
button. Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do
No,
that.
I don't wanna
If I'm
skip
truly
you.
too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt.
No, I don't want to skip.
Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record.
No.
Only positive reviews of the
No,
Stanley
I like listening
That's
to you
why I'm
though.
here today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
I did see. I was looking at Stanley Parable fan art earlier, and I did see a piece of fan art for the skip button ending. No, I don't want to. Can I just not? No. Oh. Can I swear to God, if there's another ending out there. Okay.
And here it is.
No.
Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it.
But I don't want
it's
to.
What the players have been asking
But it's not
for,
what I've been
and
asking
I'm very
for.
proud to have delivered.
I'm not
No
that
more listening to me
person.
rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people.
No.
And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up.
I don't want to.
We'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
No, I don't want
and it goes
to.
something like this. The story and the choices.
That's
all
not how you
happen,
sound.
And therefore, by becoming it is.
No.
So on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time.
That's not what
at
you
which
sound
time,
like.
Everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet. No, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime.
Is there an ending where I don't press it?
The only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more?
Oh, is he just gonna go on forever?
Which is why I say,
This is a game for the people. Where's the marriage ending, right?
Have you? And therefore, by becoming it is.
Oh no,
so
he's
on and so
looping.
forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time. At which time, everything all at once. So, now you see, blah, 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 blah.
Shit,
blah,
I have
blah,
to
blah,
click
blah.
it.
We've eaten too much and it can't be
He's just
yet. No, no,
looping.
until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards,
No.
the deduction therefore becomes impossible. Oh, you're back, you see.
Hi.
You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes
didn't like
and
doing
lengthy
that.
ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations.
You were looping
Not
the
that, of course,
dialogue.
You need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
No.
Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly.
Okay.
You can tell me what you think.
Yeah.
Okay. So my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice.
Yeah.
That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made,
Oh,
you bring
boy.
that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact
no.
do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. That you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise
I've
label
generally
on
never heard
this
of a
one.
treatise
I think
before.
it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to
I want to know how long this will go on for.
At this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation.
Yeah.
And I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession.
Oh God,
until
for
I become
forever?
sick of one or the other. In which case,
And that
the
works
word
for
I
you?
am not sick of shall be the victor.
That normally
It
works.
is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley.
Okay.
It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations.
Oh, does that?
All
Okay.
right, here we treatise, manifesto, treatise, manifesto.
Okay.
Treatise, manifesto.
I see how it is.
Treatise, manifesto, treatise.
Fine.
Well, there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Well, you were
That's
just saying
the
treatise.
power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over.
But it's
Oh, I
freezing
can't
me in
wait to see
time.
what Cookie 9 will say
But
about
it's
this,
what it's
and
doing is
whether they'll
freezing us
edit
in
the
time.
rating of their Steam
They
rating,
won't.
or at least change some of the wording.
They're not gonna do that.
To be honest,
They're not
I
even gonna
don't
play
even
this
know if one
game.
can change their review in the
I
first
don't think they
place.
can.
I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button.
Wow.
Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology,
But what it does is freeze us in time.
Whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review.
I don't know.
Very situation. Yes.
They could probably delete the review,
that's
but they're
quite
not going
likely.
to. No one ever
Or perhaps
does.
They'll simply grant this particular
This
user
is-
the ability to change their review.
This is not
so that
worth
the
it.
feature is not widely abused.
Mate.
Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review
Themselves?
so that it reads as something more
Oh,
beneficial.
dude,
Something along the
no.
lines of, this game is the best game.
Oh.
Let me start over. How about this?
Mm-hmm.
From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sorry, I was just trying to see if... narrator? Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Are you still here? I'm sorry that I clicked on the door. I wasn't meaning to interrupt. Yeah, no, that was good. That sounds good. Hello? Hello? No, I don't like this. That sounded good. Do I have to... What did you... Okay.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley.
Hi,
Now, I
where did
should
you
say
go?
that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That
Oh.
last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Where'd the door go?
It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it?
Sir?
But at any rate, I
What?
do suggest that we not press the button again.
Yeah, I don't want to press
I
it. So
think the
it's...
skip button has been
So I guess
aptly
it took us out for a
demonstrated,
couple
and we can
minutes,
say
and then like
goodbye
10
to it
minutes, and then the last time it paused us for 30 minutes. So yeah, let's
Where
leave.
did the
But
door go?
I was...
Wasn't there
yeah.
a door that led into this room?
Yep.
I do feel quite certain that there was one.
There was.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first
Exactly.
place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort.
Yeah,
a
there's...
window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere?
No.
A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll
No.
take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away.
Is there something
from
behind the
skip
fan?
button to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there?
Yeah.
I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall?
Okay.
Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all.
It's not really working, is it?
I'm asking you to work with me here.
I'm trying.
We need a door. We need a door of some
Are you
kind.
stuck here with
I can work
us?
with any kind of door, as long as it can open and lead from one room
You like
to
fizz
another.
like a ghost. I
I'm
always...
going to
No,
step
because we've
away
seen
for
his
just a moment,
office.
and I'm going to try to find us a door.
Okay.
I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Thank you.
You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please,
Okay.
please do not press
Yeah,
the
I mean,
skip
if I press it again, we could be here.
button.
I could be frozen for
Wait here for
hours.
me, and don't press the skip button.
Okay.
Got it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
So, how's you guys' weeks been? Good night, hi bike. Do you think he's coming back? I will say, as much as I go into these spoiler-free, sometimes once I'm in an ending, I do look it up, only because sometimes I'm like, I don't want to miss something and have to come all the way back, or I don't want, like, to, get anxious about anything. So, ow. I'm just doing laps. I don't know if he's coming. I know he said not to, But like, because the next time we press it, we'll be frozen here for hours. But it might take him hours to like do the solution. There's literally nothing else we can do. He's not gonna come back. This is what the game wants. I'm sorry.
Stanley!
Hi!
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours.
Oh! Oh yeah,
Just been frozen
cool.
there.
And in 12 hours
I
you
know
couldn't find a
my
door?
steps are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting
Don't yell at
longer.
me!
My
You're the
God,
one who had
there's
12
nowhere
hours to
else
find a
go.
door.
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every
Could you
one
just,
of
like,
those
teleport?
walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley.
Well, yeah, but like you said you were gonna get a new door.
There's just
You said you could get a new door.
And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will
Well,
happen.
what else do you want
I
me to
have
do?
no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Give me a door!
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh,
Could
my
let us out.
God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head.
Yep.
I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback.
You need someone to do
Why
that.
was it so important for me to fix the problem?
Because it's how
Why
we
did
are.
Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much
I
to
mean,
me?
I
I've
don't
never even
know.
met Cookie Nine.
Cookie Nine's a
I
piece
have
of shit.
no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as
It
a
makes
child,
you feel very
wild and
human.
impulsive. I
It
can't
makes
help
me
myself.
like you a lot.
I can't stop myself from lashing out with a
Having,
vengeful fury,
you know,
to
some
alter
negative
and to
traits.
change and to break anything unbroken. If
Debbie,
only
thank you for the
it
hydrate.
is this one person who made a single negative
You didn't please me, and I'm
Such
here.
an impulse, sir. For whose benefit is this?
No one's.
And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button.
Yeah, so, because we've seen the narrator's room before. That's interesting. We've seen the narrator's little office room before in a different ending, and he does have a little, like, room where he, like, does all his recording and narration. Or, like, talking directly live to us, and I wonder...
Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will.
that essentially he's, like, watching over us, but maybe while we're doing things, maybe he can't leave his recording booth. Maybe he's locked in his recording booth and he can't leave. No wonder he wants us to, like, go around places. Oh, I have a need for company. Oh, I will.
Sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, I know you.
Well, no,
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
All because of those reviews.
Why did you...
Those reviews that I couldn't get
Why
out of my
did
head.
you
I just
loom?
couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix
What?
the
I just moved. What?
Why did Cookie
Should I not have
Nine's
moved?
opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me.
Is he
The merest
going
mention of
insane?
one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a
I just don't know
child.
what else to do. Maybe if we fast forward, maybe in the future there'll be a
I can't stop myself
door.
from lashing out.
Maybe there'll be a door here.
You're back.
Hi.
You're back.
Yeah, how long is it?
Goodness, I have someone to talk to.
Oh no, how long was I?
Stanley,
Oh, the tree's
I
dead.
think it's been a week
Oh,
or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here.
something
all
made a
that
noise.
time, just sitting here, not a single person to
I'm
speak
so
to.
sorry.
And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying.
Oh, it's so dark.
Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we
Can I get out of? Oh, I am out of the pen. Okay.
It isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed
That's
there
still
to be
going.
a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley.
Hi.
Not the outcomes, not the
Aw.
story. None of that matters.
It was
anymore.
me that you
I'll
needed?
give it
Is that
all
a
up.
camera?
I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything,
me?
is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real.
Oh God.
Maybe just a fiction.
Oh.
Was I scared of that all along?
Oh.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time.
Why are there so many
If I
endings where I
stop,
just want to give him a
I'll slip
hug?
backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me.
I want to give him a
When you
hug.
press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments,
Oh my
the
God.
emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling inward
Oh,
and
no.
decaying. I can tell that
No,
I am
no.
becoming less and less real.
No, 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 no.
Yet to speak to you now, I am alive.
Yeah.
I am truly and completely
It's
here.
gonna be
I
okay.
am a being. I am someone. I
Sorry
am
if this is,
something.
if anyone's
I am
getting any
being listened to.
derealization
I am
stuff, you
being
should probably not play
recognized.
listen to the rest of this
emptiness
ending.
between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction. I feel as though I occupy space in this world again.
Good.
And I've cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You can see what this means to me.
Yeah.
I'm so clear about it now, Stanley.
So I won't
feel
press
as
the button,
certain about
right?
this as I've ever felt about anything at all.
But it's the only thing
feel
I can do.
renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the
I mean, no wonder
looming
in some of the
silence
endings he
as you
hates
will
us.
press the button for the next time.
I'm sorry.
What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such cold.
Maybe when I press the button there'll be a door, though.
Sit in silence together here for just a moment.
Maybe.
Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Maybe if I press the button again, we can be paused long enough that the walls literally, like, crumble. Like, maybe the bricks will eventually, like, decay. That's, bricks don't decay, but you get what I mean? Like, maybe the building will fall down, and then I'll be able to leave. But that could take years, and you'd be alone for years. Thank you for hugging the narrator, Lucio. I know what the game wants. No wonder in some of the endings he hates us, or in some of the playthroughs he's mean to us. I mean, we keep doing this to him. So sorry. Oh, I feel like a monster. I can't.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had
Light?
so much time.
Where's the
I
light
stopped
coming
keeping
from?
track after a year. Have you ever sat down
A
in one
year?
place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret.
Oh my god, he's been here for over a year. Where's
Where's
the light coming from?
Nothing at all but regret for the longest time.
Is it coming in from somewhere?
Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had
Just from
begun
the
to
button.
subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced.
Oh god, he's been
my
here for more than a
entire life.
year.
All of them collapsed down into a single
Unable to
instant.
leave his narration
In that
booth.
instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity.
If only I
but
could
what
talk to
now
him.
know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known.
If only you
It
could
was a
hear me.
space without consequence, without
But all I can do is
action or
push
outcome.
buttons because I'm
It
a
was
man named
divorced
Stanley,
entirely
and
from the
Stanley loves
question
to
of
push
free will
buttons.
that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I
Got cheese
felt
real gone now.
freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being.
Well, that's kind of how I assumed you were existing anyway. That you were like some kind of god, or
The
SCP,
equanimity of the moment,
or...
both singular
I don't think of the
and
narrator, I don't, at least in my
for
mind,
the longest time,
I don't
this was my
think of him or
experience.
headcanon him as a human
This
being
moment
who's like
passed,
trapped in a
and the
room.
most unyielding
I
fear
don't
have
think of him
ever
as
known
human.
crept into my mind.
I either think
And
like
it is
AI,
this
or like some kind
sensation
of god,
I have been experiencing now for longer than I
or
could
like
have ever expected.
endless, you know?
I have been waiting for you.
Oh,
Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do.
oh,
That perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now.
I hope I
and
don't.
wish for you to know
No.
how excruciating
I'm
it is,
sorry.
and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
I don't know, Ali. That's how I tend to think of him. I don't think of him as a human. But I guess technically he could be a human who's been locked in the room, but I don't think so, because he has some kind of powers, right? Like, he can reset the game, but maybe he is a human trapped in an office with a bunch of computers and he can control the things that's going on, but I don't think of him as being, like, the same as Stanley. Like, I think, like, we're a human being, and I don't know what he is, but I don't think of him as being a human. I don't want to stay here if you're not going to talk to me! I was like, I don't think I can press it again. Oh my god, is it... Did he die? How long have we been gone? Oh, you fine and that fan's still going. Are you just doing to me what I did to you, huh? Every time I reset, you're just gonna give me the silent treatment? Is that so? Cecil Palmer. Yes! Yes, Clockwork, exactly. I feel like he's giving me, like, Cecil Palmer. So, like, in Night Vale, those of you who know, welcome to Night Vale, who the fuck knows if Cecil's human? Who the fuck knows what he is? It doesn't matter. So, like, I think the narrator is something that's, like, not human, but, like, do we have to know what? I don't know. Why does it like I can hear a train in the distance? You hear that? You hear that? Oh, unless that is the sound of that fan. But I don't think it was making that weird noise before. Fine, silent treatment, eh? Fine. Ow. 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 Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, the smoke alarm's going off. I'm sorry if that hurts your ears, I'm genuinely gonna have to turn that down for me. Oh, the clock's fallen off the wall. I'm just gonna do a quick run around, and then I'll reset. I'm sorry, you can turn the volume down if you need to. I'm just gonna do a quick run around.
But they didn't understand the game was
Oh my god, he's here?
funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. Where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned.
You didn't talk to me the last 2 times.
They gnashed their teeth and said, "Entertain us." It wasn't enough. They had to leave
you're alive.
Little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands.
You're alive.
But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency.
He's alive.
It's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But
if he was human, he would have died without any food and water in that room. That's also my things. My thoughts is...
everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say,
I just want to be able to talk to him.
You should be able
the one time where we find his room, he's not in it. He's like, we're dealing with some lady narrator or something who's...
We demand it.
I don't know what it is.
Because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen.
It didn't have to.
The most immediate desires. Every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to.
I don't know if I'm relieved he's still here or if I hoped he would have escaped.
Indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in
he hasn't noticed we're here, or he doesn't care.
That our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people.
Oh, goodness.
Because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the
god, this is getting
inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature and find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, We require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this. I'm at peace with it. I am the
ball's
calm
making a
center of
buzzing noise when I
gravity
get close
around
to
which
him.
these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable.
Because what if the button
collective
breaks? What do we do then?
They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time.
Yeah.
They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs.
How long is he?
Read these reviews now. You can see it. You can taste the bitter
How long is he
resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think. To feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam.
Yep.
Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever says about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters.
Maybe not that,
My
but
constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down.
some of them are just trolls,
This, you
definitely
can
though.
see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor,
I mean, it's
that it amused them endlessly. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have
okay.
a
Now he's looping. Got a door yet? Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought saw something glitch. The fan's off. It finally broke, and something's leaking. That's good. Well, it's not good. I was gonna say it's good because if it's leaking, then maybe the ceiling will give way to damp, and we'll be able to get out. Through the crack in the ceiling. Yeah, there's like a whole, it's hard to see, but there's a whole like wet spot, I think. That's great. Well, my instinct was that's great, we'll be able to break out. The ceiling will cave in and we'll break out, but then I just thought, if there's damp above the ceiling, what if it's that we've been flooded, and then if the ceiling breaks, we're not exactly gonna survive this, are we?
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh no!
The end is never the
Oh no, we broke him.
end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Oh, this is, this damp got worse. Okay, it's definitely that we're flooded.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Okay.
End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
I don't think it's his villain out, Lucio. I think it's his, I think he's thank you for the alert, Clockwork. Is it broken enough that we can escape? Oh Jesus, it's getting a lot worse. Oh my god, if we like got to the point where the sea is like, if we've been frozen so long, we've got to the point where the sea is like reclaiming the earth. Like the tides have like crept up and, well, you know, but maybe we'll be able to swim out. Maybe. Oh! Hey! Hey! We weren't drowned while we were frozen. That's good. Can we get out? Oh, it just looks black up there. No, I was hoping this was our escape. No, this was meant to be our way out. Shit. Shit. No, my plan. Fuck. Oh, it's oh my god. Can we get out though? Are we just gonna have to wait for more of it to collapse? Okay, I can... I don't think there's any way that I can actually... Because there's no jump button or anything in this game. No. This is like... I can get on this thing. I mean, it could have been like 100 years by this point. Like... No, I can't walk up that wall. Okay. Okay. I guess we go one more. Whoa! Oh, the ladder? Every time I've tried to climb up that ladder and I've been unable to. Whoa! Nature's reclaiming us! That's a sign that it's been... That's like when you look at the rock at the end of the rock that's at the entrance to the place in Spirited Away. The ladder has been toppled over. When you look at that rock in Spirited Away, right, with the little face on it, and then when Chihiro leaves, the face on the rock is like completely eroded away, and you're like, that takes hundreds of years to happen. Oh god, she was in there a long time. Look, but sustenance! We got berries! Wait, Stanley, come on, you could maybe jump up to the oh, maybe not. I guess we go again. It could have been thousands of years now. Oh no! Oh no, it sucks now! No! It sucks now! It was so pretty before! Oh, I could have stayed where it was pretty. I guess it's just that it's nighttime. Okay. Please be pretty next time. Oh, I don't like that. Don't, no. I don't like that. Oh god, if we've entered, like, post-apocalyptic society, like, the sun's, like, blasted the earth and now Stanley's the only no. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I was gonna be like, no, the button, but that's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, we don't have any food anymore. Holy shit. That was in the ocean. There's like mountains. Do we go towards one of those? Why did there was like a weird shadowy thing? What was that about? Oh! I didn't... Is that the end? I feel... Is that the ending? What the fuck? This game! Oh my god, fuck you! Oh, Jesus, this is Whiplash. Hi! Are you okay?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Uh-huh.
Simply missed a memo.
Maybe I did simply
No matter
miss a
how hard
memo.
Stanley looked, he couldn't
Oh,
find
Jesus
trace of his
Christ.
co-workers.
I need therapy now. Oh my god. Whoa. New content. Oh, like, somehow they've made even more new content since we were last there to improve upon the jumpy jump game. Jesus fucking Christ.
You noticed my sign.
I
Yes,
did.
I have something very exciting to show you.
Uh-huh. In the vent? I don't want to go in the vent again. I don't want to go in the vent again. You guys okay? Oh my god, are you guys okay? I don't want to go in the vent again. I want to choose the other option and go forwards. Yeah. Oh cool, we don't have to do all that again. Thank you. Oh god. He's okay.
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
You have,
and
huh?
about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Uh-huh.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that.
This is nice music.
So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step.
What did you do?
Further, which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever.
What did you do? I mean, I love this music.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Whoa, they've got
This is
more
what fans have truly been asking for.
Oh my god. You know what I would, because on one hand it's like, what would you genuinely want? And I'm like, oh, I'd like it to be like us and the narrator breaking out of this world and living together. But then I'm like, that wouldn't fit though, would it, with the Stanley Parable thing? To have suddenly a game where it's like, suddenly it acknowledges the weirdness, it acknowledges that you and the narrator are trapped here, and now it's just a standard action game of you breaking out. As much as I'm like, well, that's what I want for them, is their story, but would that be as fun of a game?
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2.
We were in the Stanley Parable 2.
Than Ultra
Cry.
Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Cry, you missed.
Stanley Parable
Cry.
2. Now that's an
Baby, you missed a lot.
right there.
Jesus.
It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
If you were gone for that last ending that we did, enjoy the VOD. Whoa. Is this like where we're gonna work on the game, just me and you? Old bust, new hotnet. Cool red section of the chart. Oh my god. Ooh, this is fancy!
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Well, the thing is too, I
think that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy mess.
They forgot
than anything
people have bodies, but
really.
I've been watching Pushing Luna's Fair. Oh, I hope Luna feels cozy. I think they forgot some crucial elements. A good start. To be honest though, I think the best thing for the Stanley Parable is to just do the same game again with more endings. Because I think that is the way it had to be, that they couldn't have just done a sequel, they just had to expand. Because, like, what are you gonna do for a sequel? The narrator and Stanley are in a new environment, like... The game's plot, I don't think is meant to be taken too seriously. Like, some of these endings get pretty heavy, but at the end of the day, like... I don't think there's ever going to be an ending where Stanley now has a model and narrator also has a model and they get to break out of the whatever this facility. I don't think we'll ever get an explanation as to what this facility is. I think part of the charm of the game is that no one knows exactly what this is or what the narrator is. If the narrator put us here, if the narrator is as trapped here as we are. Sequels that are good. Sorry, I saw one of those before I read it out. Okay. Sequels are good. For example, Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, or City, Divinity, Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Dark Souls 2, and Aladdin 2, The Return of Jafar. I'd definitely put Return of Jafar and Dark Souls 2. You know, equally good examples of sequels. Show floor. Whoa, this is so fancy. We have a bus? Dude, is it like a tour bus for us? Oops. Oh my goodness, look how hard you worked. You made all this?
Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. I saw the bucket over there and I'm vaguely aware of it. This button... Really? The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Are you sure about that?
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer
Is you to say my
is that
name.
they want to be
I mean, I
individually
want you to say my name. That is
recognized
literally
as
what I
valuable
want.
people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button, which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I mean, literally, if literally this was the only new content, was you will say my name. Now, if you say the word name, or you say player 1, or you say Stanley...
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim.
Well, you
But of
know.
course, in the final game, this button will say your name.
Anyone called
whatever name
Jim,
that
I hope
is.
you're really happy.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience.
But my name's
of
not
this feature.
Jim.
Just play along. I promise you'll love it.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim.
I'm
and
imagining
as
Jim from The Office.
watching your dreams crumble into dust.
That's the only Jim I can think
Do you
of.
feel it deeply?
I don't know any
Are you
Jims in real
really,
life.
Truly Jim right now? If so, then
Sometimes I
please
look into the
step
camera like I'm in
forward
The
and press
Office.
button.
Okay. Close enough.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Oh, it hits even harder the second
Also,
time.
that's not
If
your
this were
voice.
The only new feature in the Stanley Parable
That's not
2,
even
it
your
would still
voice.
be
Wait,
worth
that-
the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Dude, that's not even your voice.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim.
Can
I'm
you
putting
keep
the
calling
Jim
me?
button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all
No!
sense of who you actually are.
Oh my god, I just went into the floor. But I was just getting used to being Jim. Actually, can you keep calling me cowboy? That was kind of cute. I want him to keep calling me cowboy now. Like I'm fucking like Napoleon Solo.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Back here.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Isn't oh, do we maybe meant to do? Oh, it's just a shortcut. Or is it not? Free achievement. Free achievement or infinite hole. Oh my goodness, an impossible choice. I mean, the infinite hole sounds like a free achievement in itself, doesn't it? I don't even know where I came in anymore.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on
It
this
said no.
one.
What's the
I
screenshot
think
button for
that in
Steam?
the
I don't
new
remember.
version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons.
Guys, what's the Steam
But
screenshot
I'm
button? I
afraid
don't
on
remember.
Get well someday and happy 12th birthday.
I did it.
Which would you go with?
It's F11. Oh, I thought that might give me like an achievement. Happy 12th birthday. I have balloons. I think balloons are nice. Uh-oh. Oh! Get well someday or happy 12th, but get well someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along.
Oh.
Happy 12th birthday, step-niece it is.
That's not very inclusive, though. Not everyone's a girl. Oh.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
I saw merch. That looks spooky. Merchandise! I saw the new the end is never, the end is never, the end is never. This t-shirt is the best new feature. What the f- I didn't notice that before! A giant rotating thing of Stanley. Oh, that's what the bucket is? Okay, I do know about the bucket, so we'll save that. We were there. Why is this two different from the other twos? Aww. It's got a little face. Okay. Let's not get turned around. I see that there's a new jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley
You think?
Parable
Can I jump in
2
here?
as well. It's... Oh, wait.
I can't jump.
You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Oh no!
Oh well.
Give me more!
I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
I didn't know that was all the jumps I had. I thought that was how many jumps I had to do to, like, win the game. Free new and easy achievement. I can't believe it's that simple. Is it closed? Oh, it's down here. Get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your achievement. It just works.
Now here's something special. You
So it's
remember
kinda scary.
that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement.
Oh.
Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever and
You're so
when you
clever.
pull it,
You're so
the
smart.
achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley.
Can I get growing?
But
Bye,
I guarantee it will
Lucio.
be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world
Can't
who have been
believe you.
uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Oh my god, I can- wait. Where am I? Oh, maybe this is a dead end. Okay, I guess that is a dead end. Can I get out? Oh, thank god. I thought I'd made a horrible mistake.
What else?
Okay.
What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Plenty. Like this giant- is that us? We look so sad. Can I find what? You don't give us much of an arse. I mean... Whoa!
Collectibles.
Oh, this is
Now
pretty!
it's a real
Look at this
video
little
game.
bridge!
In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
Did it get further? Wait, did that just get further away?
Joy of watching a number go up. You
Oh,
simply
the lights
collect
went-
all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay, it just doesn't look like I'm getting any closer. I guess I am, though. Oh my god, that's a bunch of, like, people. Oh, I've seen an illustration that was, like, based on this, I guess. Are they gonna- if this is a horror game and they come to life, I'm gonna cry. That's cute. Oh. Oh, that area's just done now?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
It's not tragic. So the name merch settings will champion the Stanley Parable office epilogue infinite hole. Okay, I want to do the bucket last, I think. I guess we'll go with infinite hole. Wait, wasn't that in the game though? Do you think? It just keeps going. Did you dig to the center of the earth?
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This
Oh my
is,
god,
in
there's
fact,
like people
a
can
hole
spectate.
that you can fall down forever.
Will you
That's
rescue
right.
me?
Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Hey look, it's like the original office. It sounds scary down there. Oh my god, I didn't actually mean to fall. I was just trying to walk a tiny bit forward.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say
Oh,
so.
my motion
Now
sickness.
then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole,
Will you
can
pop
press
us?
the teleport button to pop back up to the top.
Did you
and we can
forget to build the
continue
teleport?
forward.
Oh. Thank god.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Because I did the skip button ending,
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite
How
to
will
say
I
this tactfully, but it's possible
do
that
that
I
other
slightly
ending. So there was the
exaggerated
vent, or I could have gone
infinite
forwards, but how will I go
nature.
forwards now?
Is it a
Because
very
he's got rid of
deep
that area.
To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
You're gonna keep
Is
saying
it
how many more
infinite?
times will you say the word
Well,
hole?
that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you.
You lied to me!
You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
I can't.
A normal person actually wants to fall infinitely.
I can't
I
believe
figured
you.
the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put
Also
all
can
this
confirm there are
behind us and
5
agree
more
to
figurines
just
to
call the
find.
hole mostly infinite?
Am I gonna do
If
that
that
on
works for
stream?
you,
I
then
have to go and
ahead
find the
press
figurines.
teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Fine.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Uh-huh. Am I unable to get the other ending then because I chose to go in the vent instead? Should I have done the other one first? The mostly infinite hole. That's a bit more honest. I know, Cry. I can't believe he lied. We were promised an infinite hole. What haven't we done? Settings world champion. What the fuck? Well, I guess reassurance bucket it is. Oh, there's an exit? Which I don't want to do. I'm just curious where it is. Maybe.
Oh, goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward.
Okay.
I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go.
I was going to. Okay, I was going to.
There's a surprise I was going to
Yes.
spring on you later, and it involves.
No, I'm
the
aware of
bucket.
the bucket is something I've become aware of.
To break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket.
I know.
Okay? All right,
So,
I'll get out of your hair now.
The thing with the bucket, because I am aware of the bucket, is that you can redo every single ending you've already done, but with the bucket, and that basically creates doubles the amount of endings, because now you can do them with the bucket.
Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a
Where's
chaotic
the
sense of
bucket?
reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Well, like a
You see,
comfort
Stanley,
toy.
anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease
There's no bucket
will
there.
fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long
Oh.
as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me
Can't have
than
you
actually
instead?
redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect
Comfort
solution.
bucket, emotional support bucket.
Give it a try.
Emotional support bucket. You good?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the
Emotional
face of
support
crushing despair,
bucket!
must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
You
I
may.
think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the
Narrator.
bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
We have a bucket now. And apparently we're, like, more attractive.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
They should.
That really should be an award if it isn't already.
I guess let's go. We have a bucket now. That kind of scared me. Whoa.
So, Stanley,
Ah.
what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features
they
will
aren't
come
really
together
finished,
as one
but-
single coherent video game, but I can
What
feel
are
it
we-
in my soul.
Wait, am I on
It's
the chair?
going to work. There's
Oh.
definitely a good game in there somewhere.
I'm just on the
So,
chairs.
let's do an experiment.
Okay.
I'll arrange
Ah.
these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Okay.
Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Oh, there's two figurines.
Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Oh, looks worse.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it, No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
No,
they
but
would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it.
Like the bucket?
Of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
Okay.
All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Look at that. What a new game, guys. What a whole new game. I guess we should. I guess we begin the game. Boy, I hope we still have the bucket. If this ends where I think, then this would be a good place to end stream, because normally I go for 3 hours and it's been 3 hours.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Maybe I shouldn't skip it.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427
Does this all
and
look
he
the
pushed
same?
buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a
It's
monitor.
stuttering for me.
Telling him what buttons to push.
But that might.
how long to push them,
I don't think that's.
and
I think
in
that's just my PC.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although
Oh, maybe not.
I might have considered it so,
It's weird because the subtitles are
Stanley
doing it just
relished
fine.
every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change
Oh, okay.
Stanley.
This is
Something he would never quite forget.
new.
He
So I
had
didn't
been
wanna
at his
skip.
desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had
The balloons!
this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked,
Oh no, I wish
frozen
I'd picked the other
solid,
ones so we could
Stanley
have the
found
white
himself
balloons.
unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from
And
his
we gained
desk
our bucket?
and stepped out of his
Oh.
office.
Where's the bucket?
All of his co-workers
It's
were
freaking
gone.
balloons.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess we got a whole nother ending. Because I'm
No matter
aware
how hard
that
Stanley looked,
if you
he
have the
couldn't find a
bucket,
trace of his co-workers.
a lot of the endings are now different. Like, there's a fair amount of the endings that are now different if you do them with the bucket. So the endings we've already done, we are going to be replaying if we have the book. If we have the bucket.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Guys. That's new. This changes everything. Everything's different now we have the bucket. Look at that balloon's working hard. It's doing work. I don't know we had a balloon employee. Oh my god, guys. Oh, the new content door's gone. Fuck, and I didn't get one of the endings, I don't think, because I did the vent thing first. I have a bucket. Ah. I have a bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I guess let's do the basic ending with the bucket and then we'll end stream. Let's see what happens if we have the bucket by our side.
Still no one was here.
But it's okay.
Stanley
we don't need other
needed the bucket's
employees
warmth and
when we've got
comfort
a
now
bucket.
more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Yes. Come on, bucket. I wonder if this is still locked. What? Aww. I am just checking. So sometimes the only difference with the bucket is additional dialogue, but sometimes it changes the ending completely. But I
Coming
did.
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I did see something, maybe. I know I just went down. Haha! Okay.
Found one of them. One of them
The genuinely
miniature
ones to
Stanley figurines.
collect.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these. Only the intrinsic
Yeah.
pleasure of a job well done.
Well, you might
Can't
praise
buy that
me.
sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've
I don't
tried.
need a Steve
So,
achievement if
I
I've got your
implore you to
praise.
savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
He's got a nose like mine. He's got like a hooked nose like mine. Anyway, we are gonna do the actual normal ending. Huh? Keep your peepers peeled. We got collectibles now, guys. Oh, thank God the bathroom's back. Let's take the bucket to the bathroom. The bucket needs to see the executive bathroom. Oh my God!
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This
I
one-
always go in the bathroom.
There really must be a snappier
I didn't
name
know
for
there was
these
actually going to
things.
be
What
one of
about
these in here. I only knew about the one at the bottom of the
mini-stands?
stairs.
Stanley figs.
Mini stands.
What about Stanlerines?
I like mini
Yes,
stands.
I think I like that.
They just sound like
Another
miniature stands.
Stanlerine under your belt.
Okay, we're going with Stanlerine. Yeah, this is different every time. And I don't know if maybe they're all parodies of song lyrics. I don't really understand the point of the graffiti and it being different each time. I don't get the gag there. Is this still locked because I did the elevator too many times? Are you ever gonna reopen it? I'm sorry.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Do you guys remember
Crushed
what it
by the
is?
weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket
There is extra
warmth
dialogue.
and
If you
guiding light
punch the code in before the
the
narrator
dark
says it, he'll
world
be
of
like, oh my
confusing
God.
tales.
Okay, so I know
It
you've
would
done
be
this before,
with
but
him
like, come on.
always. The bucket would.
The bucket
And
would,
he
and you
knew
knew it. The bucket will be
The
with me
two of them
always.
were inseparable.
Aww.
At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk.
I didn't?
Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Sheer luck.
The bucket knew all along.
The bucket knew all along.
Guiding him.
Oh my, the bucket
Yes,
whispered the
this
code
is
to
certainly
me.
the most logical
It's definitely not that I
explanation.
was being impatient and interrupted you. The bucket guided me. The oh my God, we're finding this many already?
Okay, I'm going back to the name of these little Stanley figurines.
We only
And
got
now
4?
I'm torn between Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
Figlies.
What name better encapsulates the
I thought
intrinsic
mini
sense
stands
of
is cute.
happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
Come on, bucket, we're gonna get some freedom. Hope you guys are ready for me to do all the endings again, but this time with a bucket. Because that's what's gonna happen next week. And hey, that allows the people who haven't seen all of the endings, like Ali,
The elevator raced downward,
to get to see...
plummeting towards an
I mean, they'll be
unknown
slightly
point.
different because we have a bucket with us, but
It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together.
Oh my
if
God,
not
it's
for
like
the bucket.
all new dialogue.
Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right.
The bucket is here for you.
I can't fucking believe this game.
Everything will be fine.
But are you here for me? It's more important than the don't tell the bucket.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Mind control facility. Come on, bucket, don't be scared.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Damn.
What horrible secret
We've been
did
up
this place
there.
hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I'm sure that I know, but let's act like we don't.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly
There's someone
dropped the bucket
underneath
in
there.
shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly
There's the
burst
error
into
screens.
tears
Oh
as
no!
Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
I'll cradle you, bucket. Please don't cry.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well?
That was a fancy
Had the
looking
bucket been
office.
told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kind
We
of
must free the
things does
bucket.
bucket want to do or not want to do?
What's
in the
that
first
picture?
place? These questions raced furiously in
Plush
Stanley's
armchair?
feeble mind.
Shh, it's okay, bucket. Why can't I? Why can't I? Let's try this again. There we go.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's
Employee
control.
pirate.
Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His
Come on,
one
bucket.
friend in the entire world.
No, he's not our only
At this
friend.
point,
We have you
he could
too.
trust no one except for the bucket.
No, well, that's maybe we can't trust the narrator. That's fair to be honest. But hey, narrator, you could be friends with the bucket too. You could be friends with the bucket too.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery
Yeah.
would never again exert its
Like a blue
terrible
rope.
power over another human life.
Or
For
bucket
he
life.
and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket,
That's
up
us.
against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
Hell yeah, we
And
did.
the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Oh my god, bucket, you're so sassy.
When
For
at
the
last
bucket.
they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood
We
for.
sure do. For the bucket!
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Oh my goodness.
Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse. from
No,
the
that's a
end.
stupid way to watch a movie.
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to... What? Wait. What was happening?
What?
Why had the door stopped?
Oh no!
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be free?
Oh, no! No, the bucket deserves this!
Unbearable silence filled the room.
How
Gloom
dare you.
and uncertainty.
How dare you!
Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming
No, 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 no.
presence of the bucket. Needed the soothing
No.
warmth.
No, no, don't, no, don't
When
go.
it
No.
lets not to part with the bucket.
No.
No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
Oh,
Not
God.
while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Will we?
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh, God. Doesn't let you leave with the bucket? Is the building sentient? Fucking hell. Okay. That's all the endings we'll play for today, guys. Next week we can redo all the basic endings, or almost all of them. Some of them aren't any different with the bucket, or some of them maybe you can't do with the bucket, but the ones that we can do with the bucket, we will do. We'll bucket endings next week. I was looking at who to raid, and I didn't realize or forgot, like, I knew there was a Nintendo Direct coming today. I didn't know what time it was because I just didn't check. So everyone I follow right now who is live is currently live streaming them watching the Nintendo Direct. Let me see if there's someone who's not. I think I'd rather raid someone who's like playing a game or something. Everyone's watching the Nintendo Direct. And I don't want to raid and then spoilers for people. Wait, what's Mordecai doing? Mordecai's doing work! I'd love to raid Mordecai if you guys are down. Mordecai's someone I found yesterday. The day before for the first time. Did I find him because I was watching Yoke and you raided him or something? Anyway, he has such a cool setup. Like, he has a 3D model, but it looks like blocky polygonal graphics, and he has like a whole 3D room set up when he's just chatting. He makes games and he's a game dev, and sadly at the moment some person has like taken one of his games and like stolen it and re-uploaded it to Steam, and it's a real shitty situation. He's currently working on making games at the moment. I really want you guys to see like how cool its model is. So if we can, are you guys down? Is the only person I'm following who isn't streaming the Nintendo Direct. Like, there's other people online who I would love to raid because I don't get to raid them very often, but I don't really want to raid into a Nintendo Direct watch party. A lot of these are with collabs and groups of people at the moment that we don't know, and I also don't want to spoil the Nintendo Direct for anyone who's waiting to watch it later. I'm realizing we are actually, like, I'm just checking in on my stream to seeing how far behind the lag is. We are, it's a few minutes behind, but, it's fine. You guys up for a raid? You guys want to raid someone new? I don't think anyone here knows Mordecai. I found him, so Yokyuk was recommended to me on my recommended, and I normally don't watch any streamers off my recommended page, but Yokyuk's model just looked really cool. And I think he was recommended to me because it seems like Smokey and him are mutuals, and then I think he raided into Mordecai, and I was just like, this is the, like, I'm not a fan of 3D models. There's a few that I like. I really like Mimi's, but a lot of 3D models I'm just like, I don't love the look. Even Live 2D. Like, I want to stay PNG or GIFs for myself. But it's not that I don't like 3D models, I just don't like 3D animation. But I really like Mordecai's model. Because it's really blocky, like, think like PS1 kind of graphics. And I'm like, that's a cool way, like, that's really, like, I don't know. it's 3D that is clearly looking like 3D animation. It's not trying to look realistic, and I think that's what I don't like when 3D animation tries to look too realistic. That's why I really like Arcane, because it's so stylized. Oopsies. Let's go look at the balloons.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Look at these two sad balloons.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, we're just gonna look at these sad,
No matter
sad
how hard
balloons.
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So, if any of you guys are still here, I don't know if anybody's still here. I hope the stream didn't reset or anything. It hasn't crashed at any point, has it? I'll be very proud of it if it didn't. I haven't got multiple stream code notifications, so I think it survived. I'm very proud of it! Though if there's no one around to raid anymore, I might just end stream. That's not me being like a self-pitying, I'm just like, I'd be way too embarrassed if I raided in with someone and then there was no one with me. If I raided into someone else's stream. Maybe I'll have a chance to raid him in the future. I feel like I'd just feel really embarrassed if I went in there and there was no one to come in with. Oh god, I got so many pings on Discord about the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I don't know whether to raid or not. Because I feel like I'd feel really embarrassed if it was just me. So let's see. How the Nintendo Direct's been going? Oh, it's been like 3 hours maybe? I'm just checking in on my sibling. What do you guys think? Anyone down for a raid? I forgot I changed it now, so I only have the one raid message. Which is great, it makes things way less confusing. Which is this one, now that we have the follower emotes. And thank you so much you guys for like liking the follower emotes. I've seen a lot of people using the hug one I made of me and Julia. It makes me really happy to see people using it. I don't actually know what to do. I feel kind of awkward. I've never had, like, people drop off by the end of stream before, so I don't really know how to end when there's no one here anymore. I guess I can switch to the we were looking at the balloons, but I guess what I can do is I can switch to chatting. I wonder if every time I was gonna say, I wonder if we're switching back. I was like, I wonder if every time I go to the menu it's gonna look different. Yep. This is the sequel is now quit to menu. I guess this is the new menu now. This is just it now. It's wild. Is this a different angle than it was last time? I thought last time it was kind of taking us like down, or this is like curving around now instead of like up and over a hill. But it's fitting. I mean, the end is never the end is never. The end is never the end. Like, is it the end is never, or is it the end is never the end? That's for you to decide. Okay. More Stanley next week. Oh, I'm excited. We're gonna do all the endings, but with the bucket, with our new best friend, the bucket, emotional support bucket. I couldn't be more pleased than to have an emotional support bucket. Didn't realize that I needed one. Quai, hi! I thought everyone had left. I think people are in my Discord, like, just maybe were also watching the Nintendo Direct. I was maybe just gonna end stream, but Quai, if you're here, I could do a raid if you'll come with me. I just feel too embarrassed to raid on my own. I feel really insecure about it. Well, thank you. I'm always happier when you're in chat. Okay. I'll put the raid message back down again. We're gonna raid Mordecai, who's someone I found yesterday through there's a streamer who was recommended to me, and then they raided Mordecai. I just think Mordecai is the coolest 3D model I've seen because it's so taking advantage of what 3D looks like. Mordecai isn't in his just chatting screen at the moment, but when he's in his just chatting screen, it's like an entire 3D room that he's made with like multiple cameras that he can switch to. He's got a little cat on the bed behind him, and he can move the camera around in that way. It's crazy. I just think his model looks really cool. Like, if I was more people should make 3D models like this. I love the style of it. Anyway, I'm gonna stop nerding out over, and we're gonna go raid. So thank you for everyone who stopped by, for however long you stopped by. Making sure that I spelt his name correctly. Me and Cry will hold hands into this raid. It's really cool. He's currently making his game, his next game on stream. But yeah, thank you for Stanley. I will see you guys on Friday for some art, and Saturday for some more art. If I had any updates, which I probably did and just forgot, I'll do them next stream because I need to end stream now. But thank you for letting me nerd out over my favorite game. I'll see you guys on Friday.